There's a calm before the chaos of the world's biggest arts festival returning next week. A fringe full of rich opportunities if you're a performer, but it doesn't come cheap, especially right now. With some, including this theatre company, having to cancel their show in Edinburgh because they just don't have the money.
We have a really brilliant audience following, but unfortunately the last ingredient is the money. And when the costs are skyrocketing, you have to look at kind of the black and white of it, which is that if you don't have £30,000 to put the show on, you won't be able to go.
There is still plenty to see at the Fringe, but there are 158 fewer shows than last year. Putting one on isn't exactly cheap, with expensive accommodation, travel costs and venue fees. Is anything being done to stop performers being priced out?
I think we really recognise that the costs are really going up for artists and venues actually taking part in Fringe. And it is difficult, and it is a real investment in artists' future careers and in their kind of opportunity to reach new audiences and get their work out there. But it is difficult at the moment, definitely.
Are you doing enough to help people who want to bring a show here but can't afford it?
We're doing absolutely everything we can. This year we launched a Keep It Fringe fund, which was a kind of bursary programme for artists, which was a really kind of light touch way of trying to get some money into the pockets of artists who are struggling to afford to come.
Callum and Dave have crowdfunded to take their shows to the Fringe, doing what they can because it is the place to be discovered.
Yeah, and a lot of people talk about having that kind of Phoebe Waller-Bridge moment where you might get discovered and someone will make a series out of your show. And all of that stuff can and still does happen.
Being completely enveloped in the world of theatre for a month is one of the greatest experiences any theatre maker can have.
Even with the costs involved, plenty will still go to make their mark at the Fringe, the chance to shine remaining ripe for picking. Alan Jenkins, 5 News, Edinburgh.